Resolution of the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict is possible only on the basis of the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Azerbaijan within its internationally recognized borders. The territorial integrity of Azerbaijan has never been and will never be a subject of negotiations. Azerbaijan remains committed to the conflict settlement process based on this understanding. Elmar Mamedyarov, Azerbaijan's Minister of Foreign Affairs, said in an interview with the Azertaj news agency. The minister went on to say that the statements of the co-chairs cannot be a substitute for a comprehensive peace agreement based on international law that Azerbaijan has been proposing to start working on a while ago. Rather than seeking ways to prolong the status quo of occupation of the territories of Azerbaijan, Armenia must reconsider its unconstructive stance that will be more and more difficult to adhere to, especially in light of the recent judgment of the European Court of Human Rights. The sooner Armenia reconciles with reality, the earlier the conflict will be resolved and the countries and peoples in the region will benefit from the prospects of cooperation and economic development. Azerbaijan once again calls on the Armenian side, instead of wasting time and misleading its own people and the international community, to cease its policy of annexation and ethnic cleansing and to engage constructively in the conflict settlement process and comply with its international obligations, the minister said. Referring to the judgment of the Grand Chamber of the ECHR on the case of Chiragov and others versus Armenia, the minister said that the court ruled in favor of the applicants, recognizing the continuing violations by Armenia of a number of their rights under the convention. However, the importance of this ruling by an authoritative international court, as this one, goes beyond that. The judgment of the court is indeed significant from a number of angles. First and foremost, ECHR effectively put an end to Armenia's persistent denial of its responsibility for the unlawful occupation of and military presence in the territories of Azerbaijan, as is known, since the beginning of the Armenian aggression and in the course of the court's proceedings in this case, in its usual attempts to mislead the international community and distort the root causes and essence of the conflict, the Republic of Armenia alleged that its jurisdiction did not extend to the territory of Nagorno-Karabakh and the surrounding territories, that it did not and could not have effective control of or exercise any public power on those territories, that it had not participated in the military conflict in question, that it had not taken part in the seizure of the Lachin district and in any later military action, and that it did not have any military presence in Nagorno-Karabakh and the surrounding territories. The court, having examined the evidence presented to it by the applicants and the government of Azerbaijan, rejected all these allegations submitted by Armenia. It is unfortunate that Armenia, instead of drawing long overdue conclusions and embarking on a constructive path in the negotiations, sticks to its usual pattern of denial of the undeniable, with the sole purpose of misleading the international community and covering up its policy of occupation. Indeed, these allegations cannot be further from the truth. In order to refute these groundless speculations, suffice it to just read carefully the judgment, including in particular the paragraphs that I have just quoted, the minister concluded.